Hey guys, it's Alex. I said I was going to be going live today, and here we go. So let's see who we get on the line. I wanted to talk to you about exactly what I do to maximize profits in this business, because there's a lot of people that, or there's been a lot of talk in this business about, or in the group, about what kind of deals should you focus on. Should you focus on big deals that are worth millions of dollars or six figures, or are you wasting your time on the smaller deals like the $5,000 deals, the $10,000 deals? Is that a waste of your time? So that's what I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to wait here for a little bit of, for people to get on the line here, and we'll get it going. So as you come on the line, let me know where you're from and that you're watching, and give me a big thumbs up. You're excited to hear this information. You're having a good day. You're enjoying the Facebook group, all that good stuff. Okay, so I see some people coming on here. I'm actually on top of my. This is outside my home office on my deck up here. Here, let me show you. Hey, Scott, Phoenix, Arizona. I'll show you right here. Look at this. Yeah, see, this is the roof, and this is the office. That's the door to my office right there, and there's the roof there, and you can see, yeah, see, here's the deck, and down there's the pool. We can go jump in the pool if we want, and there's the water if you want to go out to the ocean front if you want. So, okay, so we got some more people coming on. Awesome. I'll stay up here as long as I can with the sun beating on me and in my face and my eyes and all that stuff, and if not, I'll just move to another location. But all right, we got thanks, Jennifer. What market you in? What markets are you guys in? All right, so here's the deal, and this is what I do, and I am not in this business focusing on, you know, I'm going to just do one deals where I'm just going to make a certain amount of money, because the fact is, in this business you have to have multiple lines in the water at all times in order to survive. Hey, how's it going, man? Iowa, good to see you. You have to have all kinds of marketing channels going in order to make it, because if you just focus on one aspect, so let's say you were just focusing on making, you were just focusing on deals that were going to make you $20,000, and well, let's back up. Let's say you were trying to do deals, and your business, you're trying to make, like, say, oh, I don't know, let's say 500,000, but you were basing that on 5 $100,000 deals, right? What would happen if you were just basing your business on 5 $100,000 deals? What would happen if you messed up and you only had 2 of those come through, right? You'd be left with $200,000. It's a far cry off from your goal of 500,000. Well, what if you were only trying to get one $100,000 deal and you messed up and you didn't get that one? How much are you left with? 0. That's right. So in my business, I've said I'm going to make the most on every single deal that has come through the pipeline. Okay. So I started out as a wholesaler. I started getting properties, or learning the art of finding properties at a discount, so that way I could wholesale it if I wanted to, I could renovate it if I wanted to, I could close on it, I could do whatever I wanted, because he who has the contract makes the rules in this game, right? So if you have the contract, you can decide to fix it up. If you have the contract, you can decide to assign it. If you have the contract, you can you can buy it and then list it on the MLS. You could do whatever you want. And that's the awesome thing about being a wholesaler, okay? Because when you're a wholesaler, then you can go into this business and maximize each deal the most you can, because you're going to be in at that bottom line if you're doing this business correctly. And that is what we're looking to do. So I started as a wholesaler, and I started with assigning contracts, and I made some good money at it. And I got to the point where I said, you know what? I want to leave my job. I want to buy my time back so that I could do whatever I want, whenever I want, at any time. And in order to do that, I'm going to focus 100% on real estate. Okay, are you in that position right now? Give me a thumbs up, some hearts, some likes, some loves, all that good stuff. If you're in a position right now where you want to buy your time back, you want to take your life back, and you can do it through real estate. That's the great news about that. Okay? If you want to do that, you're in the right business, okay? Because here's the thing. Although we're not just focusing on big deals, all it takes is one. All it takes is one. You have to remember that. All it takes is one deal to change your life. All it takes is one deal to put you in a position to where you will never have to answer to a boss, and you can take control of your life back, right? All it takes is one. Some guys, go ahead and comment that if you feel what I'm saying. Type "all it takes is one" in the comments, okay? Because it's true. On the flip side, all it takes is one deal to kill you. One deal could blow you up. One deal could put you in a very bad situation. I almost had that happen to me over the last couple of years, and I've talked about that before. But all it takes is one deal. And when you put yourself in a position to succeed, that's right. Thanks, Travis. When it takes that, thanks, Mario. Awesome. When you put yourself in a position to succeed, that's when you start taking advantage of the leads that come in, right? So, okay, so I started as a wholesaler, and then I saw how the rehabbers were making money that I was selling these properties to, and I was probably selling my contracts for way too cheap. But it's a learning process, right? But then, and I have to thank my wife for this, right? So my wife had a friend of the family, and got me into a position where now I have private money to where I can close on any deal that I ever could want to close on. It's as a matter of a text, boom, and I can get the money to close on the deal. Now that puts me in the driver's seat even more, because when I could close on the deal, now I could take advantage of the market. I could take advantage of all the demand that's out there right now with the MLS driving property prices up, right? And that's where we take a wholesale and we can sell it closer to a retail price. So that's where that term wholesale comes from, okay? So it's a blend. It's kind of a funny word, but it conveys the idea that a wholesale and a retail mixed together come out to a wholesale. So you can make some really good money then, because now you're exposing yourself to the rest of the market. Everybody else is going to see your deals. Everybody's going to be in a spot to where, or your exposure that you get from the MLS is just unbeatable, that you're going to maximize the dollars there. So that's the wholesale side of it. All right, so that's the wholesale, and then obviously there's renovation and rehabbing and things like that go into the mix. Now, that's a whole nother game if you want to renovate properties and things like that. But what you can do is, if you're wholesaling, you can just do some quick little fix-up work, and that's going to get you. That's going to, if you could clean the property out, get the trash out, just clean it up, make it to where somebody can just move right in. That's where that's gonna benefit you. So you're not doing any crazy rehabs or anything like that to maximize on wholesale. Okay, so the other aspect of it is the new construction side. Okay, it's like, wow, I do new construction. It's crazy. I never thought that would be potential, that I would do that. I never thought that would be something that I would get into. Okay, but why did I? Because when I was wholesaling the land deals that I was getting, I was walking away with $5,000 and $10,000 checks, right? So for me to maximize that, I was able to put a team together that can do new construction, right? So I have the financing to do the new construction, and now I've got the team as well that can take these deals pretty much from the development side all the way to the point of the sale, and it requires very little amount of my effort. So because I've got that team, I can attack this business from so many different ways. So I can wholesale, I can wholetail, and I could do new construction. Now, let me give you the way this breaks down. Okay, if you guys like what I'm saying, give me the thumbs up, give me the hearts and the likes. If this resonates with you and you feel like you're getting some benefit from this and you think this is something that makes your day just that much better, I appreciate it. Okay, cool. All right, so this is the other side of it. Okay, the other side of it is you have to understand the cash flow that goes into this business and the money management and things like that work out. Okay, and the way that is first, you've got your wholesale money. Okay, your wholesale money is your short-term kind of deals. Those are going to be your $5, $10, $15, $20,000 deals. I mean, we just closed one for $31,500 the other day. Boom, perfect, right? So, you get some bigger deals on that too, but the wholesale is your quick money. That's what keeps things going. That's what keeps keeps you in business, does your paycheck, pretty much writes your paycheck for you. And it's something that you just can do over and over again. Once you understand how to market, and once you understand how to work with people and get deals under contract and get into the driver's seat and all that kind of stuff, that's where that comes into play. Okay, that's your wholesale. And yes, you can continue to do that over and over and over again, but it's very transactional. You have to keep doing it. You have to keep doing it. It's a grind. It's a hustle. You got to keep doing it, right? The next aspect to the business, okay, so we have wholesale. I like wholetail, which I put in the middle of that, okay? Because that's going to take a little bit longer to get that price point, right? Because now we're opening ourselves up to the retail market. And the retail market is, we might have to deal with some home inspections. We might have to deal with buyers who might need financing and all the baloney that goes along with that. So that takes a little bit longer, but the paychecks in there are typically a lot better and a lot bigger, right? So that's kind of like your midpoint money. You can almost put rehabbing in there as well, because if you're able to turn a rehab very, very quickly, you could then, like around here we have townhouses, right? So if you've got a small townhouse, you can turn a townhouse in 30, 45 days, get it on the market and sell it within, 60 days or something like that. It's still a little bit of a process to getting that money, but it's a lot quicker than if you're doing a full-blown heavy renovation with $100,000 plus, right? So you've got your wholesale, you got your wholetail, and kind of a mix there of your renovations that you have that go in there, and then also you've got new construction, okay? And the new construction and development, that's the other aspect to it. Now there's a little bit of a barrier to entry there because you have to know the right people, contract-wise, development-wise. You have to have the financing, and you have to know how to set up the financing to get that type of stuff done. But that's my longer-term money, right? So when I get a deal, I could simply, even if I wanted to, the cool thing is I could wholesale the deal from one corporation to the other, right? So if I was going to just make 5 or 10,000 on the wholesale, or even 15 or 20, I could simply take my one corporation and wholesale it to my other corporation, take that money out that I would have got on the wholesale, and they go along with it on the new construction. So I get the payday up front, and then I get the payday on the back end too. So that way I'm really maximizing my money at that point. Either that, or if you're not in a spot where you don't need the cash flow, you can just wait till it cashes out on the back end. But there's a lot of cool stuff that you can do once you understand the way this business works, and you understand the cash flow cycle, if you will, and the way deals cash out on certain timelines and stuff like that. You can do a lot of cool things. But what it all comes down to is being able to buy your time back, right? And that starts with knowing how to find good deals, which starts with wholesaling, which starts with marketing, which starts with talking to people and understanding people and getting to the point where you're comfortable sitting down with somebody and walking away with a contract, because that is what's going to put you in the driver's seat, okay? So you have to understand that, and it all starts with wholesaling. So you're in the right place if you're looking to learn wholesaling, we've got a lot of cool people in this group that know exactly what's going on with that and have been doing it for years. So give me some thumbs up and some likes if you've gotten something from this. Like I said, I love doing these just because it's me talking to you, but I'm also talking to myself and mirroring it back to myself, which helps reaffirm it even more in my business, and it's just beneficial for everybody. So somebody asked about what the wholesale is. You said a funny, you had a question mark there. Well, like I said, a wholesale is simply a mix of a wholesale deal and a retail deal. So you get a wholesale price with a retail buyer back end. Okay, so if you were to go look up the word wholesale in the dictionary, it's not there. So it's not a real word, but it's a word that I think definitely conveys how you get that lower price, or you get the maximum dollar price to a retail buyer from your wholesale deal. So wholesale, that's why it's there. So yeah, I think that's all I got for you guys. I appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you check out. I'll post this replay in the group, and you can check it out. And make sure you guys are milling around the group, getting some good information. Use that search bar. The search bar on the desktop is to the left, and you simply put you could search whatever term you want. You can search my name. You could search somebody else's name, or a subject, and you can find out a lot of cool stuff. Pretty much anything you want to know. So, all right, guys, take care. I'll see you later.